I wish I could kiss you.
Yeah.
I was actually, the time I did that the first time that you just saw, I went back there and went, what have I done?
Sally Field and Burt Reynolds were once a well-known Hollywood couple, but there's more to their story than most people know. Recently, Sally Field shared a long-held secret about their relationship that has caught many by surprise. Wondering what she revealed? Let's uncover the intriguing details. Before she became a Hollywood star, Sally Field faced many challenges. Born in 1946 in Pasadena, California, she was the daughter of actress Margaret Field and salesman Richard Dryden Field. Her childhood was marked by emotional difficulties and tough situations. When she was only 4 years old, her parents divorced, which changed her family life and left her with a distant relationship with her father. The next year, Margaret married stuntman and actor Jock Mahoney, called Jocko, who became Sally's stepfather. Although he was charming at first, Jocko soon showed a troubling side by taking an inappropriate interest in Sally. Many sources, including Field's 2018 memoir, show a troubling pattern of abuse by her stepfather. Jocko's inappropriate behavior began with a special game, where he asked Sally to walk across his naked body. She tried to keep her feet on his stomach. Over time, these encounters crossed more boundaries, leaving Sally confused and unable to speak up. The abuse affected her mind and led to poor school performance as she tried to cope by withdrawing and disconnecting. Even though Jocko never forced intercourse on her, his actions made her feel insecure and filled her with shame and secrets. Growing up with an abusive stepfather and a mother too caught up in her own problems, Sally felt emotionally alone. Her mother, Margaret, ignored the warning signs and failed to protect or care for Sally during these critical years. This troubled home life led Sally to seek solace outside her family, turning to extracurricular activities like drama for an escape and a sense of belonging. Though school plays provided some relief, Sally's home situation worsened during her teenage years. Margaret fell into alcoholism as her marriage to Jocko fell apart, providing even less support for her struggling daughter. Field's turbulent family life, including her stepfather's abuse and her parents' unstable relationship, left her yearning for stability and security. Her father's absence and her mother's struggles made her search for a sense of normalcy even more complicated. This need for emotional support deeply impacted both her personal and professional life, shaping her strong empathy and understanding of human struggles, which would later be reflected in her work. Seeking to escape oppression, Sally became somewhat rebellious just before her big break on the TV show Gidget. After high school, she got pregnant by an anonymous man and was taken to Tijuana for an abortion arranged by her stepfather. Field found the procedure distressing, recalling an unsettling moment when she woke up to the anesthesiologist touching her. Sally Field faced many hardships in her early life, but she used these experiences to build remarkable resilience. The trauma she endured gave her deep emotions and understanding, which enhanced her acting skills and allowed her to connect with characters on a profound level. This resilience was clear as she pursued acting. Although the pain of her past never fully went away, it drew her to roles featuring complex, emotionally troubled women, reflecting her own search for healing. Her tough early years could have easily held her back, but they actually helped her develop strong emotions and resilience. By the time she was a teenager, acting became her escape. She found that school plays allowed her to control her emotions and identity, leading her to pursue acting seriously. Despite her challenging past, Sally's talent shone through, and by 18, she was making notable progress in her career. At first, Sally's mother Margaret was unsure but eventually supported Sally's growing passion for acting. Margaret signed Sally up for acting classes and helped her get small roles in TV ads. Sally's charm and appearance quickly attracted attention in high school. In 1965, she landed her first major role as the lead in Gidget, a TV comedy about a lively, boy-crazy surfer girl named Frances. Though the show was lighthearted, it gave Sally a sense of freedom and control. Even though Gidget was canceled after one season, summer reruns brought in high ratings, and Sally's surfer girl charm won over many viewers. ABC Studios saw potential in Sally and created a new role for her in The Flying Nun, which premiered in 1967. The quirky sitcom featured Sally as Sister Bertrille, a nun who could fly thanks to her wide-brimmed habit. Although Sally wasn't fond of the show's gimmicky idea, she was excited for the chance to star in a primetime show and earn a steady income. Over 3 seasons from 1967 to 1970, The Flying Nun made Sally a well-known TV star, but she was eager to showcase her dramatic acting skills. Sally's drive to move beyond being seen as just a cute young girl guided her next career moves. Although her roles in Gidget and The Flying Nun made her well-known, they also typecast her as cheerful and simple characters. Sally realized she needed more challenging roles to truly showcase her talent and build a lasting career. After The Flying Nun ended, Sally wanted to change her image. She started studying with famous acting teacher Lee Strasberg in 1971 at the Actors Studio. Strasberg's method acting helped her access deep emotions and memories, making her performances more genuine. This period of growth allowed Sally to confront her past and use those experiences in her acting. With her new skills, Sally began taking on intense television movies in the early 1970s. One notable role was in Home for the Holidays, 1972, where she played a troubled young woman. However, finding significant film roles was still a challenge. When her representatives refused to push for major film parts, she fired them and took charge of her career. She then secured a co-starring role with Kirk Douglas in the 1967 Western The Way West, where her performance was praised, but she continued to face typecasting issues. The film industry finally recognized Sally Field's talent with her powerful role in Sybil, 1976. In Sybil, Sally played a young woman with dissociative identity disorder. This role was very different from her earlier ones and showed her dramatic skills in a complex psychological story. Critics praised her performance, which earned her an Emmy Award in 1977 and changed her career path. Although her next film, Heroes, 1977, received mixed reviews, Sally's performance was noted. Her biggest challenge came with the lead role in Norma Ray, where she played a determined textile worker fighting for union rights. Though Sally initially felt unsure about the role, she fully committed to it. When Norma Ray premiered in 1979, critics were impressed by her genuine and powerful performance. She won the Academy Award for Best Actress, solidifying her reputation as a serious dramatic actress. Following Norma Ray, Sally showed her range with strong performances in Smokey and the Bandit 2, 1980, and the emotional drama Back Roads, 1981, earning Golden Globe nominations. She was also praised for her roles in Absence of Malice, 1981, and Kiss Me Goodbye, 1982, where she skillfully combined comedy and drama. Her inspiring roles continued to resonate with audiences. Sally Field reached the peak of her acting career with an Academy Award win for her role in Places in the Heart, 1984. In this film, she played a widow struggling to keep her farm and family together during the Great Depression. This role solidified her reputation as a top dramatic actress. Her performance was praised by both critics and viewers, showing her strong and graceful presence on screen. By the mid-1980s, Sally's career included a mix of critically acclaimed and successful films. She skillfully balanced different genres, from the comedy of Smokey and the Bandit 2 with Burt Reynolds to the serious drama of Absence of Malice. Sally's decision to break free from her typecast roles transformed her from a television actress into a versatile film star. Throughout the 1980s and 1990s, she continued to impress audiences. In Steel Magnolias, 1989, she played the complex character Malin Eatonton, showcasing her talent among a star-studded cast. Her role in Mrs. Doubtfire, 1993, demonstrated her ability to blend comedy and drama seamlessly with Robin Williams. Even after achieving great success, Sally Field showed no signs of slowing down. Her deep love for acting and commitment to choosing roles that resonated with her kept her relevant in a changing industry. She continued to pick characters that reflected her own experiences and struggles, which made her performances deeply impactful. Sally's shift from lighthearted roles to more complex, emotionally challenging characters showcased her incredible range and dedication. Her focus on acting studies and demanding roles helped her navigate from childhood trauma to self-discovery. Acting became a way for her to find freedom, control her destiny, and seek truth. Her breakthrough roles and intense training fueled her rise in Hollywood, overcoming typecasting and establishing her as a respected actress. This period was crucial not just for demonstrating her talent, but also for helping her heal and grow from past experiences. During the late 1970s, as Sally's fame soared, she faced personal struggles that threatened her success. Driven by past trauma, she tried to build trust where she had once experienced abandonment and abuse. Despite her fame, a series of failed relationships and marriages revealed her struggle to find true intimacy amid the search for intense connections. Sally Field's first marriage was to her high school sweetheart, Stephen Craig, in 1968. Their relationship brought a sense of normalcy to Sally's chaotic life, and she found comfort in their teenage love. The couple had 2 sons, Peter and Eli. However, Sally soon felt bored with the stability and sought excitement outside their relationship. She separated from Craig in 1975, and their divorce was finalized later that year. The pressures from Sally's turbulent emotions seemed too much for the simplicity of youthful romance to handle. As Sally's fame grew, her love life became a media focus. The press reported on her relationships with various Hollywood stars, including the Monkees' Davy Jones and her hero's co-star Harrison Ford. Her on-screen chemistry with leading men like Burt Reynolds and Kevin Kline often sparked off-screen romances, but none of these relationships satisfied Sally's restless heart. Sally fell deeply for Burt Reynolds in 1977, and their relationship was intense and all-consuming. Both had troubled childhoods, which made their bond particularly strong. Reynolds' emotional intensity matched Sally's need for attention and validation, fueling their famously turbulent 5-year romance. They often talked about marriage, but Sally was focused on her rising career. Her attraction to Reynolds reflected unresolved issues from her past. After their split, Sally sought stability again and married producer Alan Greisman in 1984. They had a son, Samuel, but their marriage ended in divorce in 1994. After her divorce, Sally Field spent the next decade focusing on being a single mother. Balancing her career with motherhood was challenging, but Sally showed remarkable resilience. Her role as a mother gave her strength and brought joy, enriching her life with stability through her relationships with her sons Peter, Eli, and Samuel. In her later career, Sally continued to earn praise and admiration, establishing herself as one of Hollywood's top actresses. Her roles in films like Steel Magnolias, Mrs. Doubtfire, and Forrest Gump, along with her work on the TV series Brothers and Sisters, demonstrated her wide range and dedication. Despite her early successes, Sally kept taking on new and challenging roles, proving her versatility as an actress. Sally Field's commitment to her craft remained strong throughout her career. After gaining acclaim in the 1970s and 1980s, she continued to explore new roles in the 1990s. She made her debut in voice acting as the lively dog Sassy in Homeward Bound: The Incredible Journey. She then reunited with comedic greats Robin Williams and Pierce Brosnan in the hit film Mrs. Doubtfire, 1993. Although she played Williams' wife, she was only 8 years older than him, showing her lasting appeal. In 1994, Sally took on a dramatic role as Tom Hanks' mother in Forrest Gump, despite being just 10 years older than him. Her portrayal of Mrs. Gump added emotional depth to the film. Her role as Julia Roberts' mother in Steel Magnolias further established her as a talented actress in strong matriarch roles. Even after many years in the spotlight, Sally continued to seek new opportunities. In 2000, she returned to television with a recurring role on ER, earning her 3rd Emmy Award. In 2006, she landed her first lead TV role in years as Nora Walker on Brothers and Sisters, earning her 2nd Emmy for Best Drama Actress. Sally also took on notable roles in films, such as Aunt May in The Amazing Spider-Man, 2012, and Mary Todd Lincoln in Lincoln, 2012, which earned her an Academy Award nomination. Approaching 70, Sally proved that her talent only grew stronger with age. Sally Field's career is marked by her ability to tackle complex characters across various genres, from comedy to drama and television to film. Her continuous growth and dedication made her one of Hollywood's most enduring and respected actresses. Her journey from early TV roles to acclaimed dramatic performances shows her unwavering passion for acting. With a long list of awards and achievements, Sally remains an inspiration to actors and a testament to the power of perseverance and talent. As Sally Field grew older, she became a strong advocate for issues that mattered to her. Her own experiences with abuse and emotional pain motivated her to speak out and support others who faced similar struggles. By sharing her story in her memoir and through her advocacy work, she helped those who felt unheard and took steps toward healing herself. Her efforts showed that her strength went beyond acting. She was dedicated to making a positive impact on the community. Despite challenges in her personal life, Sally continued to inspire through her advocacy, acting roles, and her persistent spirit. Sally Field's career is notable not only for her impressive performances, but also for the strong relationships she built with her co-stars. Her honest reflections reveal her ability to form deep friendships and engage in playful banter. Her long-standing bond with Jane Fonda highlights the strength of female friendship in Hollywood. Their collaboration on 80 for Brady stemmed from years of mutual respect and support, with Fonda's proactive approach to their friendship creating a lasting connection. Their on-screen interactions, full of humor and warmth, showcase their genuine camaraderie. Fonda provided guidance and encouragement throughout Sally's career. Sally's chemistry with James Garner in Murphy's Romance is well regarded, with their easy connection creating a memorable performance. Garner's ability to make her feel valued had a significant impact on her role. However, her experience with Tommy Lee Jones in The Bridges of Madison County was less positive. Field admits that their kissing scenes were affected by Jones's difficult behavior during filming. Nonetheless, she always shows empathy, understanding that actors face personal challenges that can affect their work. Sally Field approaches her past relationships with former partners like Burt Reynolds with a mix of humor and grace. She playfully mentions Reynolds as a less skilled kisser, but acknowledges that on-screen intimacy can be difficult. Field believes that Reynolds likely improved with time and respects the growth actor's experience. Her reflections on past relationships are characterized by a focus on the present and respect for her colleagues' personal journeys. Sally's strong connections with others, whether it's her long friendship with Jane Fonda, her easy chemistry with James Garner, or her understanding of co-stars like Tommy Lee Jones and Burt Reynolds, show her ability to build personal bonds. Her honest reflections reveal how much she values these relationships alongside her acting career, underscoring their role in shaping her professional and personal life. Sally Field's career, shaped by her early life challenges, has earned her widespread acclaim and many awards. Her breakthrough role in Norma Rae, 1979, won her an Academy Award for Best Actress. In this film, she portrayed a strong factory worker who becomes a union activist, a role that deeply moved audiences and critics. Her performance was powerful because of her personal experiences. She won her second Oscar for Places in the Heart, 1984, further establishing her as a leading talent in Hollywood. Her memorable acceptance speech, "You like me, you really like me," symbolized her journey from a troubled childhood to achieving great success. Sally Field remains a significant figure in Hollywood even after many years. She continues to take on varied roles in film and television, showing her passion and authenticity. Her recent work in ER and Lincoln highlights her ability to engage audiences with diverse characters. Field's influence goes beyond acting. She has also directed films like Beautiful, 2000, and produced several projects. Her career shows not only her versatility as an artist, but also her commitment to storytelling in many different ways. Sally Field's impact goes beyond her acting career. She has also been a mentor to younger actors. She has worked to improve opportunities for women in the entertainment industry, fighting against typecasting and sexism to help create better roles and representation for future actresses. Her activism extends beyond Hollywood. Sally is known for supporting various social causes, including women's rights, health issues, and LGBTQ+ advocacy. She uses her influence to highlight these important issues, showing that her impact reaches far beyond her roles on screen. In Pieces reveals hidden truths about Sally Field's troubled personal life. The book offers a close look at her journey of self-discovery as she reflects on painful memories. It begins with her difficult childhood in 1950s Hollywood, where she describes being called to her stepfather Jock Mahoney's bedroom for inappropriate special games, leaving her feeling confused and powerless. Sally also focuses on her complex relationship with her mother, Margaret. Despite their closeness, Sally grew resentful because Margaret didn't protect her from harm. This lack of protection left deep scars that affected Sally for many years. It wasn't until Margaret's final years that Sally confronted her mother and sought the answers she had longed for. In her memoir, In Pieces, Sally Field reflects on her life as a mother, revealing how she worked through her troubled childhood to become a better parent. She also discusses being pressured into an unwanted, intimate encounter with director Bob Rafelson and undergoing an illegal abortion in Mexico while working on The Flying Nun. These experiences clashed with her wholesome public image and show the personal cost of fame. The book also dives into her tumultuous relationship with Burt Reynolds. Their romance, which started in the late 1970s and continued into the early 1980s, was passionate but also emotionally challenging. Field describes Reynolds' controlling behavior and emotional abuse. Their connection, which began with strong chemistry on the set of Smokey and the Bandit, was marred by Reynolds' jealousy, especially as Field's career began to flourish. Reynolds discouraged her from taking on significant roles, including the lead in Norma Ray, which eventually won her an Academy Award. Reynolds' behavior went beyond just professional jealousy. He often criticized Field, putting her down and comparing her unfavorably to other actresses he thought were better. These constant insults hurt Field's self-esteem, making her doubt her own success and talent. The emotional abuse created a toxic environment where she felt she had to constantly seek Reynolds' approval, trapped in a cycle of emotional ups and downs. His possessiveness also took a toll on her personal life, as Reynolds showed little interest in her children and family, insisting that she prioritize him above all else. Reynolds also tried to control her friendships and professional relationships. He frequently accused her of cheating without any reason, which led to mistrust and paranoia. This controlling behavior cut Field off from her support network, making it even harder for her to escape the toxic relationship. Despite her career successes, the emotional strain from the relationship was significant. Even with the emotional struggles, Field's career kept advancing. Her role in Norma Ray marked a major turning point, showcasing her acting skills and range. Winning the Oscar for this role confirmed her choice to take on more challenging and meaningful work. However, the win was bittersweet, as it highlighted the gap between her career success and personal issues. Norma Ray not only strengthened her career but also helped her start recognizing her own value beyond Reynolds' influence. In Pieces goes beyond detailing Sally Field's relationship with Burt Reynolds. It delves into her journey of self-discovery and empowerment. Field writes honestly about her childhood, her difficult relationship with her stepfather, and how these experiences shaped her views on love and self-worth. Her career became a way for her to express herself and grow into the woman she wanted to be. Despite the pain from her relationship with Reynolds, it ultimately helped her grow. Understanding the need to focus on her own well-being, she made the tough choice to end the relationship. This decision marked a key moment in reclaiming her independence and rebuilding her self-esteem. The end of their relationship was not only a break from emotional abuse, but also the start of a deeper journey towards self-love and respect. The memoir also highlights how her friends and family supported her during her tough relationship with Reynolds. Her sons, Peter and Eli, brought her joy and a sense of purpose that helped her through her struggles. Their love and need for her gave Field the strength to leave a harmful relationship and focus on being a good mother. In sharing her story, Sally Field provides an honest and brave look into her life, showing the person behind the successful actress. Her memoir shows her resilience and strength as she continues to rebuild herself. By discussing the emotional abuse and controlling behavior she faced, Field gives insight into a difficult period in her life and explores themes of love, career, and self-worth. Overall, Sally Field's In Pieces is a powerful memoir that delves into her relationship with Burt Reynolds and her path to self-empowerment. It is a story of resilience, courage, and personal growth, offering a deeply personal view of one of Hollywood's most cherished actresses. The memoir not only discusses the challenges she faced, but also celebrates her achievements and the joy she found in her career. After breaking up with Burt Reynolds, Sally Field focused on healing and rebuilding her life. She dedicated herself to her acting and took care of her emotional well-being. Field took on roles that were meaningful to her, which showed in her performances. Her work in Places in the Heart won her a second Academy Award, confirming her strong presence as an actress. In her memoir, Field looks back on this time of change with deep reflection. She talks about how therapy and self-reflection helped her deal with the effects of her past relationship. By facing these issues, she began to understand the patterns that led to the toxic relationship and learned how to avoid them in the future. She stresses the importance of self-love and setting boundaries as key parts of her healing process. In Pieces goes beyond being a memoir. It shows how to overcome tough times and find strength through vulnerability. Sally Field's honest and brave account of her painful experiences connects with readers who have faced similar challenges. Her story highlights that, even during deep hardships, it's possible to become stronger and more confident. The memoir has touched both fans and critics, praised for its genuine look at a woman's journey through love, loss, and self-discovery. Field's writing doesn't just tell what happened, but also makes sense of it, offering lessons for readers to apply in their own lives. Her clear description of emotional abuse is especially powerful, bringing attention to an issue that is often misunderstood. Looking back on her life, Sally Field feels both pain and gratitude for her experiences. In interviews and her writings, she reflects on how her difficult childhood helped her develop empathy and resilience, which were key to her career. Her story inspires others, showing that even in dark times, there can be a way forward filled with success. Despite early hardships, Sally Field didn't just survive, she thrived. Her story is about resilience, talent, and a strong spirit. The emotional depth she brings to her roles continues to connect with audiences, proving that a troubled past can be the basis for great achievements. So what's your thoughts on Sally Field? Let us know in the comments. Until then, take care.